Testing 1, 2, 3. There we are. We've got the microphone on now, and we are on the air and ready to, almost just about ready to go. Hello, my name is Lex, and I'm a broadcaster from the city of Toronto, and on 102.1 The Edge, I am a traffic reporter there. And what we have here for you is day 2 of our little fantasy league. Me and my cousins and my good friends, our fantasy league for Yahoo Fantasy Sports. And because of the COVID-19 lockdown, the NBA season is postponed. At this point, we have NBA 2K20 to simulate the games for us and find out who would have been virtually NBA champion with all the super teams that we put together. And I'm just going to take a couple of minutes over here just to get the word out onto our little WhatsApp chat and make sure that whoever wants to tune in will tune in. So we'll be back in just a few minutes. All right, and the link has been sent out, so we're just going to wait for anybody else who wants to get in on the broadcast here. In the meantime, I'm just going to take a couple of minutes over here just to plug in my phone. On top of me, there's a little stand that that's not the shot right now, thanks to my PlayStation camera, or at least thanks to the positioning here of my PlayStation camera. And we'll start the broadcast in about a minute and a half, so sit tight and relax. And unfortunately, I can't put any music on for you because that's all copyrighted stuff. I'll get copyright struck again, or not really copyright struck, but claimed, basically. And I just don't want the spam emails about that. Yes, I know those are going to copyright us. I know they're going to be they're going to be monetizing the video because blah 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 and all that sort of stuff. But you know what? Small price to pay, and hey, you know what? The artists are getting paid. And maybe I should think about it like that. I am naturally, or at first and foremost, I guess, I consider myself an artist or everything. Ooh, look at this. Lester is on here, and he says, "Champ is here." That's right. Got some John Cena styles going on over here, Mr. Lester. And let's see what we got. Let me just make sure I get the. Let me just make sure I get the chat the chat, the live chat feed going on via my YouTube page, and just also do a little bit of sound check. Yep, it sounds pretty clear now. I'm going to turn down the volume here, so now I can see the chat right in front of me, and I can see anything that happens over here on the right side of the screen. All right, so we got 2 people into this over here. We can start off the broadcast, and we're gonna do this in about, I'd say, just 20 seconds. 20 seconds. When the elapsed time says 5 minutes and 30 seconds, I'm just going to grab a sip of water here, and we'll get to the festivities. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action. And good evening, League of Brothers. This is Lex, and this is Day 2, Game 2 of the conference finals, the Final Four of the LOB Keepers virtual NBA playoffs, thanks to our good friends over at NBA 2K20. And thank you for tuning in, and thank you for following along, whoever's been tuning in here, either on the live or tuning in later on as it's saved on my YouTube page. This is an opportunity for me to practice being on the air and having a live audience and having actually no take-backsies. I've got, for lack of a better term at the moment that eludes my mind, no take-backsies right now, because you know that's what being on the air is. Everybody's listening to you live, and there's nobody out there that will take it back. So my name is Lex, and I'm going to be your play-by-play commentator and your host today. What we got two great matchups going on here. Game 2 of each of these individual series here between number 1, we've got the first game, which will be between Ayton versus Harden all day. Ayton is represented by the Milwaukee Bucks, and Harden all day is represented by the Houston Rockets. Over on the Western Conference side, we got DyNasty Assassin represented by the Boston Celtics versus Weng represented by the LA Clippers. That'll be Game 2 of the doubleheader here today, and we are going to get to it at the moment as we go. Actually, we're not going to be simcasting any of this right now. Both games will be called in full, and as we go along, I'm going to be also just tweeting it out to anybody on Facebook and on Instagram, whoever whoever wants to join in and just watch. Hey, you're welcome to join in and watch. Either way, we're going to start the festivities here. First game of the schedule, Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Final between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Houston Rockets. We're going to get to that right there. Look at our starting lineups here just before we load up the game. On the Ayton side, Milwaukee Bucks, we've got Kyle Lowry at point guard, Marcus Smart at the shooting guard, DeMar DeRozan over at small forward, Giannis Antetokounmpo at 97 rating for Simcast Live. That's the whole what does it do? It simulates at a slower pace than just a regular simcast, and you can actually see, like on a basketball like clipboard, the little icons going back and forth, and it's basically a slower version of simcasting. So we could use that one of these days. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. I also just want my practice for actually calling live games. And going back to the starting lineups, number 5 at the 5, Joel Embiid playing center for the Milwaukee Bucks, Ayton, and over at Harden all day hosting tonight, it is Jamal Murray at the point guard, number 1. Number 2, Luka Doncic at the shooting guard position. At the 3, the small forward, you got Tobias Harris. You got Julius Randle at the 4, power forward position. And Nikola Jokic as your number 5 and playing center. And so here we go, and we're going to load up the game right now as we get into the action here in Game 2 of our Day 2 of our doubleheader of Game 2s here in the LOB Keepers Final Four Conference Finals. That's right. It is going to be. It is Ayton and Harden all day.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And here is your NBA playoffs pregame show. And what we have here, Giannis Antetokounmpo, huge night, over 30 points, splits 23.4 points per game, and Luka Doncic, 20.5 points per game for him as they're looking to bounce back. Rockets have scored 115.2 points. Harden not starting, I don't know. I'm not in control. And there's Ernie Johnson. Well, technically I can be in control, but for whatever reason they don't have Harden starting. So And I promised you guys that I'm not going to be touching the lineups and things like that, just letting the computer do it. And for whatever reason, the game doesn't want Harden to start. And one of the things as well, I believe also it's also partly game one. He was shooting very abysmally in game one. And we take it to the Toyota Center here in Houston, Texas, for game two of the Eastern Conference Final between the Milwaukee Bucks and Houston Rockets. As you can see, the banner is high in the Toyota Center. Can't hear me talking. Can't hear me talking. How's this? Is this better? Oh, I think I know why. Apologies for the technical difficulties. I just did the whole. I was watching The Last Dance last night, and so I turned up the volume on the actual PlayStation itself. But now, since I'm broadcasting gameplay and using this particular lapel microphone, I'm going to need to reset the game sound over here back to where it was before. Just wanted to ask Lester, does everything sound better now? Actually, wait, you won't know until I get back to the game action over here. How's this, Lester? Is everything good here? Testing 1, 2, 3. That's DeMar DeRozan. Had a monster game here for the Milwaukee Bucks. And looks like we're good now to go. Luka Doncic there. That's one of the key matchups here. Here's starting five again. Lowry, Smart, DeRozan, Antetokounmpo, and Embiid for the Bucks. And Murray, Doncic, Harris, Randle, and Jokic now for the Rockets. Going to be taking the floor for the opening tip-off here at the Toyota Center. Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Final. And the Houston Rockets, as it says over here, home court advantage is an A rating at the moment. Of course, in the last game, the Houston Rockets dropped game 1 by over 40 points. So who knows what kind of a home court advantage will affect things over here in game 2. Oh, and a big block there to start off the game on DeMar DeRozan. Doncic bailing out to Murray for 2, doesn't hit. Embiid with the rebound. Antetokounmpo acting as point guard over here, getting over to the right side, trying to post up. Nice pass inside to DeRozan, and DeRozan banks it off the backboard for the easy 2-pointer on the inside. Kevin Harlan, Grant Anthony, and Chris Webber. And Marcus Smart's going to get charged with the foul. It's going to just be a reach in, so it's not a shooting foul. Still blows my mind, and I'm just going to say this over here. It is Kevin Harlan that calls the games for the NBA 2K20 and has called it actually for the last couple of years as that. Luka Doncic gets the rebound there and puts the slam dunk through for the second chance point, tying up the game at 2. Kevin Harlan was the guy who called Kawhi Leonard's Game 7 buzzer beater. And that still blows my mind that it sounds like we were playing the game. And Antetokounmpo, this is a video game, and Antetokounmpo usually plays as if he's hacked a video game. He puts that layup in for 2. Murray to Doncic. Doncic trying to pivot his way around. Finds a way, takes it from the top of the key, and drops it in. Nothing but net for 2. Shooting starting out pretty well here for both teams. Just one miss between the two of them right now. There's already been four buckets in this game. Nice play there by Antetokounmpo, and he gets fouled by Randle as he was driving. And so that's going to be a shooting foul, sending Giannis to the line. And Giannis misses the first one. And there's Kyle Lowry trying to give Giannis a little bit of a high five there. Giannis not looking. And apparently, at the end of the season, this will be the end of a 3-year contract with different logo or jersey sponsors. And Antetokounmpo can't hit either of the 2 free throws he was granted. So they're still tied at 4. But Embiid finds the bucket here now. Again, Antetokounmpo finds the bucket. With a 360 one-handed jam. Jamal Murray not handling the ball very well. And Embiid just took whatever was being given to him. Jokic off the glass. Doesn't go. Marcus Smart picking it up. Getting it to Antetokounmpo again. And Antetokounmpo again has a free lane to the basket yet again. 8-4. Doncic hits the three-pointer. No, it's a long 2. And Milwaukee's showing some signs of life over here. Embiid over to DeRozan. Trying to break his way through, laying it up, and no. Can't roll in. No friendly roll in over there for DeMar. And Murray hanging out around the outside. Gets it over to Luka Doncic, who's got Kyle Lowry draped on him. Spinning around. Pass inside to Jokic. Jokic up. Can't put that one in. Gets his own rebound and can't hit the second chance opportunity off the glass there. Some sloppy play there by Nikola Jokic early. That shot doesn't go from Kyle Lowry, I believe, who took that three-pointer. Doncic retreating to the outside. Inside to Jokic. He's already missed 2 shots here. Spinning up. And he gets the friendly roll this time. 14.4 points per game on 43% field goal shooting for Luka Doncic. I'm sorry, for Nikola Jokic. They're 2 different nationalities, but because their name sounds the same, it rhymes. As Antetokounmpo, okay, hit that one. I get them mixed up every now and then. Randall, pass on the inside to Doncic, who slams it in. Houston with the first lead of the game, or their first lead of the game, however. DeMar over to Kyle. Kyle has Murray on him. Hasn't moved, very much at least. He's out of the shot clock. Pass over to DeMar. DeMar trying to drive. And he draws the foul on Tobias Harris. First personal for Harris, team foul number 2 for the Rockets. And that is going to send DeMar to the line. Tobias Harris started off this game on DeMar DeRozan earlier. DeMar was trying to take the first shot of the game, and Tobias Harris with the huge rejection, denying DeMar. And DeMar hits the first. It's the second. And that's the, and you know what, the one thing, on one end, it's hard not to feel, it's hard to be like, you know, oh, as a Raptor fan, I don't feel sorry for DeMar because he couldn't lead us to the promised land the way Kawhi did. But at the same time, you got to also feel for him as well. He was on a team on the way, the up and up, and then he gets traded. Jokic still can't hit it, and now second chance point for Nikola Jokic finally works for him. And then DeMar now is going on, on a San Antonio Spurs team on a decline right now. I mean, it's a good thing that he's working with Pop and everything. Pop's been pretty good. And Giannis will hit the long range 2, tying it up at 12. 61% shooting so far this playoffs on 23.4 points per game, resulting in 23.4 points a game for the Greek Freak. Randall gets stuffed by the Greek Freak. And Marcus Smart quickly taking it up. DeMar tried to get the alley-oop on Antetokounmpo, but he missed it. And now Murray's got it. Trying to get past Lowry, hands it off to Doncic. Smart all over. Yep. Jokic took the contested shot. Joel Embiid right there in his face. DeMar doesn't hit the open jumper, but Antetokounmpo can't hit the second, gets his own rebound down. The third time is a charm for Giannis. He'll put that in and put the Milwaukee Bucks up by 2. 14-12 as we near the halfway point of the first quarter. A timeout is now taken by the Houston Rockets. And as I was mentioning earlier with DeMar DeRozan, you kind of feel for him because he's on a Houston Rockets team in a bit of a decline right now after basically carrying a Raptors team that was on the up and up for 6 years, I believe. About 5-6 years. And then he gets traded, and as a result of the trade, and as a result of the trade, it was one of the biggest years that the biggest year that the Raptors have ever experienced, and we're just lucky that we were able to experience that here in Toronto as Toronto fans, and that we were all alive to see that happen. 24 years since the beginning of the Raptors franchise. Time goes by, fellas. That's a half a century, or that's a quarter century, as Randall lays it in, tying up the ball game back at 14 once more. Bledsoe. Harden's on the floor now. Bam Adebayo at the elbow. Jokic over to Bledsoe. Bledsoe step back, three-pointer. Doesn't go. Adebayo right there, however, and can't connect on the second chance layup there. Well, Milwaukee was shooting 86% earlier, and in game one, Jokic puts the shooter up there. Nope, the Jimmy doesn't go. And Jokic been pretty ice cold from the field. Antetokounmpo. Wow, look at the strength on Antetokounmpo as he flew in there, getting Julius Randle to get charged with the blocking foul, and still found a way to have his momentum, take him to the basket, and lay it in. Terry Rozier now in at the 2 position. And now we got Dragic, Harden, Oladipo, Thies, and Howard in for the Houston Rockets right now. Giannis at the line. He missed his first 2 earlier. And he gets his first free throw to go, and one completed. 3-point lead now for Ayton. Harden driving. Oh, and jams it in. James Harden, 16.5 points per game so far in the playoffs. Percent field goal shooting, a lot of it was a lot of the reason why he's not shooting in the 60s because in game 1 he shot horribly and just had a horrible game. He did break double digits, but not by much. Bam Adebayo. It's on the shot clock, forced up the shot, nope. Howard with the rebound. Dragic getting stopped there. He's got the dribble still. Harden joining him on the outside. Now Oladipo on the outside as well. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Taking it out. Antetokounmpo stops him. And now it's going to have to be a forced shot. He gets it off in time. Doesn't hit it. Howard with the rebound. Fake. Off the glass and in. Dwight Howard picking up the trash. And both teams pretty strong on offensive rebounds so far in this quarter. And Antetokounmpo all alone on the inside, lays it in behind his head. 19-18. Dragic. Thies over Marcus Smart, and he drops it in off the backboard and in. Rockets have got their field goal percentage now up to 50%, 10 for 20. Rozier for 3. Nope. Howard with the rebound. We saw that earlier in the game. Oladipo off the glass, doesn't go. Gets his own rebound. Up and no, doesn't hit. Earlier, the Bucks were shooting 86%. But since then, are now below the 50% threshold in terms of shooting percentage. Harden. Mid-range 2 doesn't go. Antetokounmpo with the rebound. Terry Rozier driving, lays it up, off the glass and in. Milwaukee takes the lead again. A lot of lead changes so far here in this first quarter. As you can see, it's a very, very even team playing right now. Of course, game 1 suggested a whole lot differently. Harden with the long-range 3, and he misses again. Harden now 1 for 3. Eric Bledsoe. Pass into Adebayo with the alley-oop. Adebayo, 10.3 points per game, 58% shooting, and 9.7 rebounds per game. And Harden does not hit again. He's been in a slump the last maybe 3 games. He wasn't shooting very well in Game 7 either of the Elite 8. Bledsoe gets blocked there by Daniel Theis. Now Oladipo driving in, up off the glass, and in. 23-22, 1-point game so far, and we are just under 1 minute and 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Bam Adebayo waiting for someone to pass it to, and that's Giannis on the inside, and Giannis just on fire from the inside right now. 17 points already. My goodness. They've got to do a better chance. And Theis slamming it down, taking advantage of the weak defense on the inside by Milwaukee. But now Giannis taking full advantage of the weak defense on the inside by Houston. Warren can't hit. Howard gets the rebound. 55 seconds left. Nice pass inside to Oladipo. Oladipo gets fouled by Giannis. Team foul number 2 for the Milwaukee Bucks. That's their foul to give, and Oladipo now at the line to shoot 2. It's the first. 25 all, less than a minute to go. 26-25 now for Houston. It's a 1-point lead. Terry Rozier over to Bam. Bam holding on to it, trying to find someone on the inside. Walker wasn't there now. Rozier gets caught up there in Harden. Good shot contest there, but Milwaukee gets back for a fresh 14. Rozier can't hit second chance 3. Harden with it. Nice pass inside to Oladipo, and Oladipo gets it off the glass. Harden with a great assist there. 1 second separates the shot game clock. 28-25. Warren up and in. 1-point game here in the first. 16.2 seconds left. Harden's going to take it up quickly. Dribbling the ball out. Retreating a bit. 5 on the shot clock. Speed set up by Howard. Not good enough, however. And that one rattled in and out, so James Harden, 2 points only in this quarter on a slam dunk. And 3 other shots taken with 3-pointers. Didn't hit any 3-pointers so far. So after the first quarter, Houston leads it by 8. This is the NBA Playoffs LOB Keepers Edition on NBA 2K20. Here, I'm making a quick transition since come to the U.S. And he's blah 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 blah, and he's like, I saw Kawhi hit that shot and broke my heart. I cried. Dragic, pass inside to Howard. Nice play by Howard to back it in off the glass. And another alley-oop attempt by the Milwaukee Bucks goes all for naught as Rozier throws it out of bounds. 32-27. as Harden takes it up. Harden driving in, off the glass, doesn't hit. Howard picks up the trash though. However, it's concerning though that James Harden has hit 1 out of 6 shots that he's taken so far. Old starts for James Harden, that's for sure. Warren to Bledsoe. Bledsoe driving off the glass, not in. Rozier for 3, doesn't go again. Derek Favors gets fouled on the shot by Goran Dragic. Or Dragic, I should say. And now Milwaukee goes to the line to shoot 2. First one's good. And Favors can't hit it either, so right now, and Oladipo lays it in. 34-28 right now. Free throw shooting abysmal for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis hit his first, or missed his first 4 free throws earlier. Got 1 of them. Nice pass inside to Oladipo. Oladipo just pushes the ball up and in. 10 points so far. Great reception there by Jamal Murray. Great presence of mind by Jamal Murray to find Oladipo on the inside. Speaking of that, DeMar is going to draw the foul on Victor Oladipo as he was trying to guard him on the inside. And DeMar is going to go to the line for another 2. Substitutions coming up here. DeRozan and TJ Warren will be switching. Marcus Smart's coming in at the 2, and DeRozan stays, but he's in the 3 now. Oladipo, Harden, and Thies go off for Doncic, Harris, and Randall. That's probably why James Harden's not getting the start, because Luka Doncic is. And DeMar DeRozan hits that first, or that's both of them, rather. Murray, nice play to Howard. Alley-oop layup. 8-point lead was scored here for Houston. Houston's looking a little sluggish right now. They have blown their gasket in game 1 by scoring all those 40 points. Or by trying to maintain a 40-point lead as the Mark Rose can hit the 3-pointer. Houston definitely leading on the boards here. 6 offensive rebounds each though. But overall, they're doing a lot better. And now, jump ball.
YouTube player.
Oh, and look at that, Marcus Smart showing a little bit of attitude over there. And like Kyle Lowry will step in front of him and make sure that he doesn't get himself kicked out of the game. Houston with the tip. Harris outside. 5 on the shot clock. 3 of the shot clock. Just got it off in time, but he missed. Smart tries to spin around. Does. Gets rejected by Jamal Murray. Great double team there. Tobias Harris off the glass, rolls out, gets his own boards, and Embiid's going to get charged with it. His first personal. And already team foul number 3. We're not even past the halfway point yet of the second quarter. He hits the first. Dwight Howard's going to have a seat. Nikola Jokic back in the game. Personally, I would have left Twine. Personally, I would have left Howard in there until such time as he needed the rest. Harris hits both. Now the lead, 40-30. Trying to get past Murray, trying to find someone to pass to, and that's DeMar, his best friend. DeMar can't hit it after shooting so well in the first half of the first quarter, and Murray hits him down. 12-point lead now for Houston. DeMar driving and slams it in. 42-32 now for Milwaukee. Still early, very early in the game right now. And another miss there by Houston. Embiid over to Kyle. Kyle straddling the 2- and 3-point ranges. Lamar driving in, off the glass. Rebound taken away by Jokic. Doncic gets stuffed again. And DeMar DeRozan finishes with that big slam jam dunk. 8-point lead now for Houston. Jokic dribbling, firing, no. Doncic gets the rebound. It gets blocked again! Stifling defense here being played by Milwaukee. And Giannis hits a 3-pointer. 2-pointer, long one. Harris can't hit it. And now the Houston Rockets, hopefully momentum shift their way. Or sorry, the Milwaukee Bucks as DeMar DeRozan hits that one. And now just down to a 6-point lead for Houston. Houston has not scored in quite a while. On the inside, Jamal Murray. That's actually Favors. Derek Favors is going to go to the line for 2. All right. By the way, guys, just feeling a little sleepy right now. I'll get over it. I'll still be calling the games. Try not to nod off. Murray hits both free throws from the Rockets. 6 for 9 for the Milwaukee Bucks on field goals, and that's because 3 misses early, very early in the game. Smart to Lowry for 3, no. Houston still leading the boards, 28-21. Murray finds open space and lays it up. Great use of the lane in between that the two screeners were creating, and he went through that area like a football through a goal line and made the basket. Embiid can't make the bucket there. 6 minutes left here in the second. And Jokic doing horrible right now. 4 points on 2 for 11 shooting. And Lowry's going to go to the line, shoot 2. And Lowry misses the first one. Giannis coming back into the game for Derek Favors. And the last couple of games, we know that he is a rapid killer. Lowry hits the second. 12-point lead now. Actually, not 12 points. 9-point lead now for Houston. Doncic. Doncic hanging on the outside. Driving off the glass, can't hit it. And Marcus Smart can't hit the layup. Tobias Harris over to Murphy. Gets it over to Randall on the inside. Lays it in. 48-78 now for Houston. Jumper hits it. Lead for Houston. Harden all day is at is at 13 points. Antetokounmpo blocked. DeRozan for three. Hits it. A 10-point lead for Houston. Off of the DeMar DeRozan center. And really missed here by Milwaukee, but Giannis got to be outdone there. Or at least don't take pity on him, because he can do things better than you can. I guess that's why we all watch sports. We want to see people do it as best as human ability. And Jamal Murray gets that layup to go. He's got 8 points and 3 for 4 field goals tonight. And personally, I think they should hit a lot more. Marcus Smart off the high glass. Doesn't go. Randall lays it up and in. Whiskey 4, 42. Smart up, over, and in.
Timeout.
And a timeout now being taken by the Rockets, as they don't want this 10-point lead to evaporate or get out of hand. And after the timeout, we've got Bledsoe, Rozier, Warren, and Adebayo, along with Giannis. Murray, Doncic, Harris, Randall, along with Jokic go. Jokic stays. Dragic will throw the people James Harden. These second team is in. Bledsoe, Rozier. And Antetokounmpo tried to go for the dunk, couldn't finish. Adebayo finishes it for him. And it's just a 10-point lead now. Harden can't connect with the soft touch layup. Harden puts it up, can't hit it, gets a fresh 14, and he'll get fouled in the act of shooting, and he's going to go to the line. Only making 1 field goal so far. So Harden looking to end this cold streak that he's been under. And good thing right now his teammates are picking him up.
Take a break.
He's got a 10-point 10-point lead to deal with, and that's pretty good luxury, especially when you're not shooting well. You hit the free throw, or at least Harden hits the free throw. Harden hits both. 58 to 46. Houston doing the blowing out in this game. Bledsoe. Pass over to Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo going up, and he'll put it in. That's 21 points now for Giannis here in the second half. Set up most of the second, or here in the first quarter. Set up most of the second half. That's what I meant to say. Harden pulls up and makes the jumper from the key area, the painted area. 6 points tonight, but that's only his second field goal. And Dragic was able to steal the ball. Dragic up, and he's going to go to the line. That's the foul to give for Milwaukee here before the half goes. Dragic hits the first. Dragic hits the second. 14-point lead here for Houston. And Antetokounmpo with a huge dunk. First quarter, he has 17 points. 12-point lead here for Houston. Dragic trying to drive in, gets it out to Harden. Harden for three. He'll finally hit a three after 5 attempts. Harden has at least remembered how to shoot a three-pointer. Nice play to Rozier, and Oladipo hits him from behind. And Rozier to third. Drains it. 65 to 53. Howard to Oladipo. Harden wide open for three. He'll hit it. And it's a 15-point lead here for Houston. 68 to 53 as we get to the dying seconds of this first half. Giannis, for all the scoring that he's done, and Antetokounmpo hits the buzzer beater with 0.3 seconds left. As we get to halftime, Houston still leading by 12, even though Antetokounmpo nearly scored 30 points in that quarter, that half alone. And the halftime show, presented by 2K20. So whoever's watching right now, I am a little bit sleepy at the moment. I still wanted to practice, but I am honestly a little bit sleepy. I think I'm just getting the itis right now because just before this, I had to go pick up a gigantic jug of wine from a friend's mom. And I went to have shawarmas, and I got one beef, one chicken shawarma, polished them off, and I think itis is starting to set in. So, yeah, bear with me if you lose track of my commentary, and wake me up so I can go. You know, to paraphrase Joey Flacco. And wham! And look at that, huge improvement from the last game in terms of field goal percentage, rebounds, assists. But the particular one, they're controlling the rebounds a lot more and shooting, and to particular ones, rebounds and shooting. The Houston Rockets were able to bring that back up to their level. And there's Kenny the Jet Smith trying his best to do an Joel Embiid impression. Or is it Kenny the Jet Smith, or is it LeBron James trying to get Jet Smith to do that, those dancing moves and all that sort of stuff. I don't know. By the way, we're here for the start of the third quarter. 68 to 56 is the score. There's Giannis Antetokounmpo, 26 points in that first half alone, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. But right now, he's got to be that scoring leader because not everybody is able to contribute on the floor right now, or haven't been able to be contributing from the floor since the Houston defense has been so good. Tobias Harris, pass it to Jokic. Jokic jumps, tries to lay it in. No. Lowry, Smart, DeRozan at the Embiid for the Bucks, 1-5. And Giannis almost lost it. He recovers it with a big slam dunk. 28 points now. Giannis has only missed 3 shots this entire game so far. Inside to Jokic. Jokic spins, fires. Ooh, that one rattled in and out. 10-point lead might be evaporated to 8. And Antetokounmpo with another slam dunk. 29 points for him now. Milwaukee's still down by 8, though. Doncic over to Randle on the left side. Out to Murray. Murray doesn't look like he could take a shot there. Now he does. And he drains it. 70-60 for Houston. Smart. Gets past Doncic, driving under the right side. Off the glass, in. 70-62 Houston. Murray. Randall. With Antetokounmpo on him. Has to pass it to Harris, who puts up a 3 ball. Doesn't go. Embiid swallows up the rebound. Pass inside to Giannis. He gets blocked. Second chance opportunity, and now he's got 31 for the quarter. But his Bucks are still down by 6, or 31 at this point in the quarter. Luka for 3. Well, no go. Embiid gets the rebound down low. 70-64. Luka Doncic. 10 points today, but DeMar DeRozan doing much better than him. Doncic retreating. Tobias Harris. Right side. And that one doesn't go. Milwaukee the chance to cut the lead within 2. And DeMar DeRozan slams it down. Doing his Embiid impression with the airplane arms out. 19 points already for DeMar. Wow.
Timeout.
And a timeout now by the Houston Rockets, who in this quarter have seen a 12-point lead evaporate into 2. And there's still another 10 minutes and 42 seconds of gameplay. Really wish I was sitting on a bench instead of a stool right now. Favors puts that one in, and the Bucks have been in the 12-4 run in the last 3 minutes or so. But Houston still has a 6-point lead, 72-68. I'm sorry, that's a 4-point differential instead. Lowry on the outside. Bounce pass to Embiid. Embiid, nice head faking, and he gets blocked. Taking the shot. Harris lays it in. Good sweet sequence of events there that led to that basket. Oh, and DeMar DeRozan gets the alley-oop. Years ago, the Toronto Raptors said something about togetherness in basketball. And that's it. Buying off NBA, the NBA online store. That's what they were advertising. Yeah, dudes, this itis is setting in real hard right now. Should have just stuck with one Shamal instead of 2. Doncic gets the rebound off the miss by Kyle. Harris off the backboard and in layup, nice. Tobias Harris only has 8 points today, but those 8 points are what is helping to keep Houston afloat here against also another up-and-coming Bulls team, as DeMar DeRozan gets the easy jumper to go from the inside. Doncic. Jokic passing inside to Murray. Murray off the glass in. 6-point lead once more as we're inching closer to the halfway point of the quarter. Lowry. Passes to him, Embiid. Embiid fakes, puts it up, doesn't go. Favors with his own rebound, then he'll put it in this time. Luka Doncic, foul line. Nearly lost it to Giannis that time. Doncic doesn't go. Embiid comes away with it. Slam dunk there. Yeah, Leicester-itis is really setting in hard right now. I'm so sorry. I'm not. My body is not with my mind right now. Jokic almost stole it there, and it's successful. DeMar gives up the ball, and it's Houston who will have control after this timeout, or after this dead ball, rather. Stolen there by T.J. Warren. Warren inside the Derek Favors. He just lays it in just gently. The Bucks shooting 73% so far this quarter. Game tied at 78. Harden pulls for three. Oh, and James Harden finally has found his shooting place. Houston breaks out to a three-point lead. Derek Favors. DeRozan, nice play to lay it up and in, and he and Giannis have been having monster nights so far. Oladipo. To Howard, oh, and get that garbage out of here. Says Eric Bledsoe, who puts that in for two at the top of the key. Tobias Harris on the left. Harden trying to find some space here. He does. Gets double teamed immediately, and Howard up off the glass and out. So there will be two shots being taken here by Dwight Howard.
Two shots.
And the first is good by the Greek Freak. DeMar, Bam Adebayo, and Derek Favors are going off. Terry Rozier, Derek Favors now at the 4. And Howard hits. 83-82 now for Houston. Foul is going to be called on Dwight Howard. Bam Adebayo going to be shooting 2 points, or 2 shots there, rather. Skip ahead. First one for Adebayo. Can't hit the second. Inside to Dragic. And Houston again has a 3-point lead with 20 seconds left here in the shot clock, rather. 3:44 on shot clock. Rozier hits a 3-pointer. And it is again tied up at 85s. Dragic trying to drive in. Harden wide open for 3. This time doesn't hit. And Thies is going to get charged with a foul there. Derek Favors is going to go to the line. Six points now for Favors on that free throw. Can't hit the second one, though, and free throw shooting has not been Milwaukee's friend at the moment. Dragic lays it up and in. One-point lead. Oh, Rozier almost lost that one. Spinning around, pass inside to TJ Warren, who connects. Nine-point lead here for Houston. Harden, long range two, hits the long range two. 13 lead changes, 10 ties, and the biggest lead of the game so far was Houston with 15. That was in the second quarter, and things have been going a little bit downhill from there for these guys. As we near 2 minutes left in the third. Favors. Spinning, firing, doesn't go. Beast with it. Goran Dragic. Nice play and pass there to James Harden, who lays it in. And a three-point lead now restored here for Houston. Bledsoe. Outside. To White. Bledsoe for three. Hits the three. And the game's all tied up at 91 with $1:30 left in the third. Howard can't put that one through. Favors the rebound. Bledsoe, three, nope. Nice rebound there by Adebayo, but he couldn't put in a second chance point. Harden gets the rebound instead. Oladipo driving the lane, laying it in. 93-91. Go. Timeout is expired, or as I just made the timeout automatically expire, rather. Milwaukee still leads it 93-91 right now. Yeah, I might have to work off some of this itis, Lester. Hopefully the fourth quarter will help me. Oladipo can't hit. Adebayo gets the rebound. Bledsoe. Smart saves it. Right side. Point around. Mid-range jumper goes. 95-93. Weighs Ayton, Milwaukee Bucks. Harden does not hit. He's only hit two of his actually three three-pointers that he's taken today. And looks like people are at a standstill here for the next 10 seconds of the third quarter. And now Harden driving, hits the last second shot for a 2-point lead as the buzzer sounds, and that's the end of the third quarter, 97-95. And we're skipping ahead over here to the fourth quarter with the State Farm assist of the game. And it is Bledsoe to Bam Adebayo for the 360 slam dunk. You would think that shawarmas wouldn't be as heavy as other meals that would put you to sleep, but apparently I'm starting to get there. Antetokounmpo hands it up to Adebayo, and a great block there by Nikola Jokic on the inside. Dragic was double teamed. Harden tried to get it over, but Antetokounmpo with the steal. Marcus Smart gets the hoop and the harm on that play. Marcus Smart now 8 points so far this second half. Good for 10. Houston's got to be a little bit more aggressive. They can't just rely on one thing. Harden for 3. And, ooh, does not go again. Harden's woes continue. On the bright side for the Houston Rockets, it's their ball. As substitutions come on the floor after that out of bounds. Oladipo. Lays it up and in off the glass. 14 points now for Victor Oladipo as we pass the first minute of the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo for a jumper. He hits it. 34 points already for Giannis. I was thinking he might have gotten 50, but his quarter's still young. He can still get 16 points if he wanted it. Speaking of wanting it, James Harden doing his best to get this series tied up before moving on to the Fiserv Forum in Milwaukee. And Giannis again, 36 points now on the night. Murray, Oladipo on the right. 14 on the shot clock. Oladipo trying to get past. He does. Over to Jokic for 3. He'll hit the 3. 104-102. Antetokounmpo. Adebayo to Smart. Smart. 5 on the shot clock. Bledsoe driving. Nice pass over to Giannis Antetokounmpo. And now Milwaukee up by 4. A little bit of a change from earlier as Houston now down again. One of the reasons why is Harden hasn't been on a shooting game tonight either. Been in a bit of a slump the last 4 games. As the timeout goes by, I'm going to stretch out a little bit. You listen to the music. I'll be back. Check. Here we go. And the timeout is done, and we're back to action here. 106-102. Bledsoe, Warren, and are being replaced by DeMar and Kyle. And a foul. Marcus Smart is going to get charged with it. He doesn't like it, but Luka's going to go to the line. 4-point deficit right now for Houston. Cut down to 3 as he hits the first. Both of them hit. Giannis, ever since going to the line in the first quarter, he's already missed 4 of his free throws. I believe he's only made 1 since. Lowry for 3. He'll hit that one. And what a time to turn it on. Kyle Lowry not much doing for most of the game in the first quarter after being huge in the first game. And another 3-pointer hit here. And the lead cut to 2. Lowry, DeRozan, DeMar, gets the hoop in the harm. Harris getting charged. And again, DeRozan to the line. He hits. And now a 5-point lead. Still very winnable and manageable right now. Jokic is able to lay it up there. Great moves there. Biggest lead of the game was 15 at one point for Houston. Now they're trailing by 3 points. DeMar gets blocked by Tobias Harris. Over to Jamal Murray. Murray retreating. Over to Doncic. Doncic inside to Randall. Randall. Good shot contest there by Giannis, and Randall had enough of Giannis to miss the shot. Lowry, however, misses on the open three-pointer. Luka to Murray to Jokic. Jokic hits. And now Houston's deficit only down to 1. Nikola Jokic picking up his game. He's got 13 points. Nice pass inside to DeRozan by Joel Embiid, masquerading as a point guard. Doncic, fadeaway jumper, in and out. Milwaukee only up by 3 right now. Antetokounmpo finds back iron. Doncic being double teamed, gets it over to Randall for a shot. Mid-range Jimmy by Randall, drains. 1 point lead again for Milwaukee. A lot closer game than on Sunday in game 1. Antetokounmpo going to the line, getting fouled on the way to the basket. And Randall's going to get his third. And Giannis hits one. And he'll miss it a second time. So that's 5 misses right now. 5 points that could have been in Milwaukee's hands as Randall slam dunked and scores it to tie the game. 1:15 all, 6:20 left in the fourth. Giannis to Smart. Screen set up by Embiid. Smart going around, breaking in on the inside, floating. No. Doncic gets the rebound and a chance to take the lead. Here's Murray for 3. Oh, and he drains it. Houston up 118, 115. 3-point lead. Still got 6 minutes, or less than 6 minutes left to go. DeMar laying it up and in. He has been on fire this whole entire evening. He and Giannis. DeMar second in scoring to Giannis right now for the team. Tobias Harris can't get past DeMar, so he has to retreat out to Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray trying to get past Lowry. He does. Murray spinning, putting up, and he was blocked. And a shot clock violation because of that block. And that one, and the basket by Julius Randle does not count as he released the ball after the buzzer. Still Milwaukee down by 1 now. Good screen set up by Giannis. Marcus Smart almost lost it getting too fancy. And he did lose it this time completely. Murray, nice pass to Doncic. And they can't capitalize on the fast break opportunity here. Off the turnover. Antetokounmpo to DeRozan and fouled. And that one goes in and out. Tobias Harris getting charged with the foul. And that's another That's another make there for DeMar. Ties it up at 118. Puts it down again. And now Milwaukee's got the 1-point lead. 4:40 left in the fourth quarter. Jamal Murray. Over to Nikola Jokic. Jokic spinning. Off the glass, and no, doesn't go. Smart to Antetokounmpo. Giannis trying to get himself through. Gets triple teamed. Lowry for a corner three. Hits it. And that's always tough when you got a good shooter like Lowry like that. Open, wide open for a corner three. You know he's most likely going to hit. But Murray for a corner three himself, and he responds back. And that puts the Houston crowd up on their feet once more. 112 to 122 rather to 121. Lowry driving, floating in. It is starting to get up to a frenzied pace here between these two teams as time starts to run low. And the game is still very winnable for either team. Jokic shooting from the foul line, and Embiid gets the block. Quickly down the floor, Marcus Smart to Giannis Antetokounmpo with a one-handed slam dunk. Milwaukee back up by 5. Murray. Doncic. Inside to Randall. Randall gets blocked again by Antetokounmpo. Great defense being played by Milwaukee down the stretch. DeRozan squares up for a deuce. And no Moss, my friend. No Moss, my friend, this time. Murray gets fouled, and he gets the hoop and the harm. Giannis is going to get charged with his second personal. And Jamal Murray, the Canadian, brings Houston within 2. 126 to 124. Houston's made all of their free throws, 15 for 15 tonight. DeRozan puts up the shot, can't do it. Chance to tie for Houston. Harris inside to Jamal. Jamal Murray ties the ball game at 126. And Milwaukee hasn't been able to get to a big lead late in the game here. And DeMar DeRozan with the huge slam dunk. Milwaukee back up by 2. That was quick. Let's look at that again. My God. Let's go back and look at that. I got to look at that again. I totally missed that one. So there it is. Here's just like they did back in the Toronto days. Nice pass there. To the inside, DeMar all open, and kablooey with authority by the two best friends in the NBA. And let's see, let's just look at that box score. Jamal Murray, 23 points, 23 for Harden as well. That's why they put him on the floor. But Giannis Antetokounmpo with 41, DeMar with 36. Wow. And the player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo. As we get set for the final stretch of the ball game here, weighs Ayton up by 2. Jamal Murray to James Harden. Harden just trapped there. Tobias Harris for 3, does not hit, and a rebound here by Milwaukee. DeRozan for 3. Oh my! That's a long 2, rather. His foot was on the line. 130 to 126 is the score with less than 2 minutes to go. 4-point deficit. Harden all day trying to get back into the series. Step back 3. No, Harden does not hit it. 38 points for DeRozan. DeRozan, 40 points now. DeMar DeRozan in one of the greatest of his career, performances of his career, 40 points. Giannis with 41. 81 points scored between those two men. And Harden misses again. Harden has been ice cold for at least 3 games now. DeMar can't hit that one. And now Harris. Can't get past Lowry. Good defense here, killing time for Milwaukee. Jokic can't hit it. Antetokounmpo with the rebound. Giannis stops, gives it to Embiid, and Embiid puts it in. DeMar DeRozan with a team-high 42 points. Giannis with 41. 40 points. Giannis still has them. Tobias Harris gets his own rebound. Gets fouled by DeRozan. And that's only his first personal. So he's not too worried about that right now. Of course,
At the line for your Rockets.
the concern right now is if he is making sure that
At the line for 2.
Milwaukee does not, or at least, that Houston
2 shots.
does not get any more chances at the line. First one goes. Tobias. Second one goes. 2 possession games, 6 points. They may have to start taking those 3-pointers out of desperation there. Adebayo getting past Thies, or Jokic rather, for a 10-2 run in the past minute and 48 seconds. And this might be it for Houston. They may have to settle for the loss again as Harden can't hit. Randall does not hit. And Houston coming up so short when they had this game in their hands. 15 on the clock. 2 seconds separating the shot and game clocks right now. DeRozan inside to Adebayo. Adebayo puts it in. DeMar happy to have scored 40 points and not go for that 42. Murray, Harden hits it. Too little too late, however, as the Milwaukee Bucks weighs Ayton come away with the victory and are up 2-0, 2 wins away from the Eastern Conference Championship and a berth in the NBA Finals. Giannis Antetokounmpo with the team-high 41 points. I believe he also had double-digit rebounds as well. Or, yes, double-digit rebounds as I was skimming through earlier. DeMar DeRozan right behind him, coming alive and just hitting everything in the second half. And when you have 2 guys scoring 80 points between them, my God, you have a good chance to take it. Let's look at the final box score over here. Jamal Murray with 23 points. James Harden with 26 points. He went 10 for 23, but went really cold down the stretch here. And if we look at the, let's see what he did in the first half. 12 points in the first half. And in the second half, he did have 14 points, but most of those points came in the third quarter, and he only scored 5 in the fourth over here. Jamal Murray came alive with 11 points, but wasn't enough for the victory. But look at this. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Let's go back. Total game points. 41 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists. One of the greatest performances here. Overshadowing, basically, DeMar DeRozan's performance of 40 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists. A look at the second half here for DeMar DeRozan. 25 points in the second half. And when you have a performance that 25 points in the second half, that is a huge thing. And and as well when you have also Giannis going 26 in the first half as well, that's something that you might not be able to battle back from. And Houston did. Houston did battle back to their credit, but it just wasn't enough. And now, as you can see, weighs Ayton with a 2-0 lead over Harden all day. Who went to the wire with Deadmon Walker 7 games in the Elite 8. Now we focus our attention over to the Staples Center. It is going to be DyNasty Assassin here taking the LA Clippers home floor right now. And we are going to watch that game live as we see the Boston Celtics lineup. They've got Kemba Walker, Josh Richardson, Michael Bridges, Anthony Davis, Andre Drummond, and as your starting five for DyNasty Assassin. And for the Los Angeles Clippers, Weng, who are down 1-0 to DyNasty Assassin. You got Devontae Graham at point guard, Donovan Mitchell at shooting guard, Kawhi Leonard at small forward, Pascal Siakam at power forward, and Nikola Vucevic at the 5. And here we go. Let's load up the game.
Lauren Cox, welcome to 2K TV. Congratulations on being drafted.
Dan's
Third
team
pick,
nasty,
going to
definitely.
Indiana. How are you feeling?
I am super excited. It was just a really fun moment to spend with my family, have them with me, and
which of Lauren Cox's Indiana Fever teammates did the franchise also draft 3 overall? I don't know, so I'm just going to take a guess. Hey, I got it right. I won 200 virtual currency. All right.
I'm not going to lie, I was a little disappointed.
All right, we got a couple more viewers in over here to watch the game.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Apparently the Clippers get the fancy schmancy stuff over here. I think that. And in the pregame show, Anthony Davis, 23.5 points a game, 10.8 rebounds a game as well. And Kawhi Leonard, 23.1 points a game. And you can look at the Clippers, their points per game is at 118.1, 55.8 rebounds a game, 29.8 assists per game, and steals 8.4. So that's your matchup. That's your big matchup right now that you are going to be, that we're going to be looking at. Anthony Davis versus Kawhi Leonard. Celtics, Clippers next. Live from Staples Center in beautiful Los Angeles, California, it is NBA basketball, Game 2 of the Western Conference Final between Weng Boston, or Weng Boston, I mean, no, not Boston, Weng LA Clippers and the DyNasty Assassin Boston Celtics. Kemba Walker over the season, 25.6 points per game. And he's looking to be a big factor here tonight as Boston pulled off a huge upset victory in the first game as the Los Angeles Clippers look to bounce back. Home court advantage B+ here for the LA Clippers. And you saw that it did make a difference on Sunday when they couldn't close it out. Walker to Bridges. Josh Richardson over to Bridges. LA not letting them get to the inside. Davis forces the jumper, doesn't go, and Vucevic with the rebound. Clippers shooting from the right to your left, according to your TV screen. Vucevic, Leonard to Graham, all of them on the outside right now. Leonard takes a mid-range jumper, can't hit that one, and Anthony Davis with the rebound. Both teams missing their first shots of the game. Kemba starts the dribble, floats it up and in. 22.4 points per game here for Kemba on 47% shooting. Graham to Vucevic. Nice pass to the inside to Mitchell, and he puts it in on a layup. Great pass there by Vucevic. And that's something that LA's got to do to take care of business, is to get into the inside. And speaking of business, Leonard was all up in their business there and gets the steal. Vucevic can't connect. Drummond, however, gets the rebound, and here come the Celtics. Pass to Richardson, across the court, and now a foul by Donovan Mitchell sends Josh Richardson to the line to shoot one. And the first one doesn't go. But Richardson hits that second free throw. 3-2 now. Leonard with a mid-range jumper. He misses. That's his second miss out of 2 tries. Nearly had it stolen away. Oh! Anthony Davis with the slam dunk alley-oop. Great pass there by Kemba Walker. Graham taking it up quickly here. Gets it over to Leonard. Leonard spinning, laying it up and in. (5-4). Kawhi Leonard hitting his first shot out of 3 tries. Drummond content to just stand there right now with the ball, apparently. Gets the dribble on. Walker for 3. Ooh. A little bit of bounce over there as it rattled in and out. Graham had a chance to go to the basket, but he chose to pass it off to Leonard, who was being covered there. Leonard puts it up, can't hit it, and Drummond flies right in and gets the rebound. Kawhi Leonard starting out cold here. 1 for 4 tonight. It is very early in the game, not even 4 minutes in. Walker misses. Here's Kawhi. Nice pass to the inside, and Mitchell with the slam dunk. 17.1 points per game for Donovan Mitchell, 52% field goal percentage. Here's Drummond. Take by Kemba Walker, puts up the 3 ball this time. He does not hit it. 0 for 2 now on 3-pointers is Kemba Walker. Nice pass on the inside to Vucevic, who slams it down. And right now, LA taking full advantage of the lane being left open by the Boston Celtics. Something the Boston Celtics definitely want to clean up early on. And Richardson able to drive the lane into the basket and get the score. 4 minutes in. Leonard. Outside. Nope. Over to Graham. Back to Graham. Being set up by Vucevic. Graham trying to get in. He tries to dish it out to Kawhi Leonard as he was almost going to look like he was going to be blocked on the shot. But apparently he lost the handle on it, trying to pass it over to Kawhi, and then went out of bounds. So that's a turnover here by the LA Clippers. Boston trying to look and see. They can take advantage. Nice drive to the lane by Richardson, but a little bit too much there. Boston gets their own rebound. Richardson with another chance, and he makes good this time. Graham on the outside, bounce pass to Leonard, takes the short-range jumper, and he'll hit it. 4 points now for Kawhi. Walker trying to get past the little mini wall there. Kawhi Leonard and Devontae Graham. Walker over to Bridges. Bridges has to take the 3-pointer. No, doesn't go. But the rebound comes out to Davis for 3, and he responds with the 3-pointer. Yep, Dan won. Close game. It was an 8-point lead, or it was an 8-point. It was an 8-point differential for the game for the win for Dan. And Kawhi Leonard gets fouled in the act of shooting. He gets the hoop in the arm, and he's going to go to the line and shoot one. Close game between Dan and Irwin. In the end, it was the Houston Rockets not being able to make shots down the stretch, and Giannis Antetokounmpo and DeMar DeRozan going up for 40 points as Walker comes in and gets the layup to go. And that was I can't remember the final score right now, but it was an 8-point victory for Dan, and they're up 2-0. Graham, Leonard for 3, and Kawhi. Oh wow, that looked like it was gonna go and rattle in like it usually does for him, but a little bit too much apparently for the basket. It just bounced out. Nice screen set up there. Walker can't hit the three-pointer after he created an open spacer for three. He's starting out cold as well. Kemba Walker, 4 points, 2 for 6 field goals. Leonard had the head fake there and had to go back to Graham on the outside. 3 on the shot clock. Graham's going to force it. Doesn't go. Gets back rim. Anthony Davis gets the rebound, and here's Bridges. Inside, oh, and Davis again. The recipient of the alley-oop. And a timeout now called by Doc Rivers and the LA Clippers. With 4:53 left in the first quarter. I'm going to take a timeout here as well. 16-13 for Boston. This is the LOB Keepers Playoffs Western Conference Finals, Final Four on YouTube. Back at it here. Substitutions on the floor right now, and Russell, Ross, Wiggins, Allen, and Robinson in for the Celtics. Graham, Mitchell, Leonard, Siakam, and Vucevic. Well, actually, they're going off. That's a miss there. D'Angelo Russell with the rebound. Terrence Ross, former Toronto Raptor, puts up the layup and in. Lucky roll and lucky bounce. Ross, usually a force to be reckoned with in scoring, only scoring 3.3 points per game so far this playoffs. Beal puts it in, and that's probably because Ross is on the second string at the moment. Ross. Bounce pass to Robinson. Robinson taking it up to the outside, gets it to D'Angelo with 6 seconds left. He's at the corner, takes the corner three, and hits the corner three. Boston up to a 6-point lead here early in the first half, 21-15. CJ McCollum, Bradley Beal's with it now. Pulls up for a long two, doesn't go. Vucevic rebound, doesn't go on the second time as he got the offensive rebound. Terrence keeping it, staying out, put it up, but great defense there by Bradley Beal, not allowing Terrence Ross to get anywhere near the paint on that last play. Good defensive stop. Beal looked like he was going to step back there. Barnes pulls up for three. Money. Ross. Oh, now he finds his way on the inside and he slams it in. One-handed slam. Five-point lead now for Boston. Beal bounce pass to Vucevic. Beal for three. Off the back iron and into the hands of D'Angelo Russell. Nice pass inside to Ross, and Ross floats it in from close range. And a 7-point lead now for Boston. CJ McCollum. Oh, two-handed jam. CJ, 10.8 points per game, 48% field goal percentage. Doing well for the second string over here for the LA Clippers. This has taken them this far to the third round of the NBA playoffs. Russell misses his first shot, but he does not get denied on the second one as he scores from close range. And crowd sitting on their hands right now early on, even though the score still is 27-20. It's still very, very close. Very early in this game. Oh, what a big block there by Terrence Ross. Or the other guy with the bandana. Ingram, nice play to get the layup in. Yeah, sometimes there's too many people wearing headbands. It starts becoming like a hockey uniform where you can't tell between the two players. I should really write down the rosters and refer to them. Allen, hook shot, and buries it. "22 points in the paint now for Boston, 14 for LA. McCollum rattled in and out. Allen with it and gets it over to D'Angelo Russell. Russell over to Wiggins. Wiggins give it back to Russell. D'Angelo, good screen there. Driving in, floater in. Impressive score there by D'Angelo Russell on the inside. 31-22 now. McCollum. Oh, off balance. Off balance three-pointer hits it. And Boston's got final possession here. They still have a 6-point lead. And they're just going to be content to run it out and get the final shot of the period. 3 seconds left. It's going to be a long one for Russell. That's definitely not going to go. And that's the end of the first quarter. Both teams strong out of the gate. Boston a bit stronger. They've got a 6-point lead, 31-25 as we head into the second quarter of play here at Staples Center. This is the LOB Keepers NBA playoffs on NBA 2K. Welcome back to Staples Center as we're going to start second quarter action. Here's the LA Clippers mascot, Chuck, who is looks like a anthropomorphic vulture or something. Funny, I always thought it'd be more of a storm thing, kind of thing, something to do with a storm. Because a clipper apparently is a storm, not a pair of scissors or things to cut your hair with. Bradley Beal with a step back, Jimmy, from mid-range, doesn't go. Ross for three, too hard. Russell gets the rebound, laying it up, and does not go on the second chance opportunity. Beal with the rebound, gets it to CJ McCollum, who goes all the way in, lays it up and in. Russell on the outside, inside to Wiggins. Wiggins guarded heavily. Spinning off the glass, doesn't go. LA the chance now to bring it within a possession, and they do as Vucevic gets the good pass there and floats in the lay-in. One possession game, 2-point differential, 31-29 Boston. Jared Allen to the outside. And it looked like it was a double dribble, but at least at first glance, but it looked like it was Beal who slapped the ball away from Jared Allen's hands, and Allen did recover, so it was a loss of it wasn't technically a loss of possession, but it wasn't a loss of dribble either. And Bradley Beal, nice drive to the lane there, gets that one to go. And it's 31 all. Russell. Over to Wiggins. Wiggins. Step back. Fadeaway jumper. In and out. LA the chance to regain the lead here. Harrison Barnes to Bradley Beal. Back to Beal. Vucevic at the top of the key. Retreating to the outside. Trying to push his way through to McCollum with a break to the inside, and no, he can't get it. McCollum gets his own rebound and puts it in. Horrible coverage on the inside. That rebound should have gone the Boston Celtics' way based on how many players that they actually had in the paint at that point. Outside to Russell. Russell driving, pulls up for two, rattles in and out off the rim and glass. LA, McCollum, long range two, doesn't go. Ingram gets the rebound and can't hit. Wiggins now finding a way to the basket and the big slam dunk. Canadian Andrew Wiggins ties it up at 33, and look at the field goals, all even up at 15 for 31 for 48% field goal percentage for both teams. Both have scored 33 points so far. Exact same field goal stats. And a very even game here to start out. A lot different from Sunday where we had two big blowouts and just the one even game. Both games here, so at least at this point so far, have been very even. Pascal trying to get his way through. He gets stopped. He has to retreat and dish it off to Beal. Beal for three. Ooh, and he'll hit the three. Kemba Walker in his face and everything, still hits it. LA up by three. 8:20 left in the second quarter. Davis with Leonard on him. That's your key matchup tonight. Now Leonard and Siakam switch places. Leonard. And that was a nice layup there by Kemba Walker. That wasn't Leonard actually. That would be my bad. That's Devontae Graham. That was guarding. Pascal passing it over to Graham. Graham to Beal. Beal putting up the shot. Davis with the rebound. Bridges tried to get that alley-oop pass in, but nobody home there. And Kawhi going in. Oh! Posterizes Kemba Walker and Anthony Davis with that two-handed slam dunk. And Kawhi Leonard has a penchant for making posterizing dunks. Here's Kawhi hitting the end one, and it's a 4-point lead now for the Clippers. Kemba over to Richardson. Richardson gets it to Bridges. Richardson at the free throw line, trying to drive his way in, spinning, and he finds a way through traffic to put that one through. Graham running with it to the outside, bounce pass inside to Leonard. Leonard, mid-range two, in and out. Remember when Kawhi did that to Giannis in the NBA Eastern Conference Final last year? Sign of things to come for the Toronto Raptors at that point. Drummond able to find the way in and lay it in. Boston battles back, and it has been a battle for each and every single point here tonight for both teams. Now tied at 39s. Pascal to Kawhi. Kawhi outside to Brad. Brad Beal. Mid-range two doesn't go. And Drummond with the rebound. Richardson. Over to Davis. Davis takes the shot. Hook shot. There they go. Siakam gets the rebound. Leonard now over to Beal. Beal can't get past the little mini wall there that was made by the Celtics over by the free throw line, so they had to retreat. Devontae Graham now trying to find his way in. Open shot now for Mitchell for two. Doesn't go. Andre Drummond with the rebound, and here comes Kemba Walker. Bridges to Davis. Davis finds a way in. Good post-up play there by Davis to get the short-range 2 to go. Boston in the lead again. Graham. Dish to Leonard. Beal from the elbow. And they don't hit again. LA shooting has gone cold. 2 minutes and 30 seconds without a score. But the score itself on the board still 41-39 as Devontae Graham gets charged with his first personal. Richardson takes the mid-range 2, doesn't go. Anthony Davis had the rebound in his hands, but taken away there by LA, and now Leonard with it. Kawhi passing it to Bradley Beal, and he ties it up at 41 on a great pass there by Kawhi. Kemba onto the right side. Nice shot contest there by Siakam. Enough of a shot contest to make that one go, or at least prevent that one from going, I should say. Siakam inside to Beal. Beal retreating. Graham driving. Oh, big block there. Graham recovers it, and he still gets the shot off. However, Davis able to get the rebound and the block there on the first shot. Inside to Davis, another alley-oop slam dunk. Behind the back slam dunk there by Anthony Davis, and now LA takes another timeout. And you can see the brow, he is pumped. Apparently that's what they call it. The LA Clippers girls, not even the Lakers girls. They have the Lakers girls, and they have, or the Laker girls rather, and they have the LA Clippers spirit dance team. And 3:48 left in the second quarter, 43-41 now for Boston. Devontae Graham. Pass inside to Kawhi. Kawhi elects not to go fancy on that one and just put a jump shot out off the glass. And he's got 12 points on the night. Tie game, 43-43. This looks like this may go down to the wire here as we end the second half, or the first half rather. Pascal Siakam fouling Kemba Walker on that layup, and Kemba's going to go to the line for 2. Doc Rivers, as far as I remember my NBA history, was a head coach of the Boston Celtics back in the day, and he won the NBA championship with them as well. Looking to do the same here with the LA Clippers. But there's a lot of good teams out there that they've got to contend with. And he hits the second one. Danny Green and Kawhi going back to going over to Los Angeles. Siakam for 3, doesn't hit. Good open 3 there. Siakam just couldn't find the bucket on that one. Walker steps back. Over to Anthony Davis. Davis to Drummond. Bridges taking the pass. First dribbling between the shot clock. Walker forcing up the 3, doesn't go. Inside to Mitchell. Mitchell up, and he gets fouled by Michael Bridges. And goes to the line for 2, does Donovan Mitchell. He'll hit the first. Second one goes as well. So it's tied up at 45s. Kemba. On the outside. Kawhi's on him. Being set up by Davis. Walker going in on the left side. Davis got the rebound, but it was taken out of his hands by Pascal Siakam, and Kawhi Leonard with the one-handed slam dunk. Los Angeles Clippers take the lead, 47-45. Drummond. Oh, and he gets denied by Pascal Siakam on that play. Graham pulls up and gets the jumper to go for the top of the key. 4-point lead now for LA. And that's what you got. You got great defense, and that translates into offense. Something that Nick Nurse and his Toronto Raptors have done really well. And the Raptors have done well. And oh, another alley-oop on the inside. Andre Drummond, the recipient of that one, with a big slam dunk. And LA has just been leaving the lane open all night for short-range layups, jump shots, and dunks. Graham forced to the outside, and now Kawhi Leonard responds to his old friend Andre Drummond. And I'm assuming they're old friends. I don't know. They've been in the league for a while. Walker can't put that one in, and a rebound taken there by Devontae Graham, who's got a beeline to the basket, and he will lay it in easily. Nobody covering the inside. As now LA up to a 6-point lead. Less than a minute to go here in the first half. Drummond to Walker. Walker staying on the outside. Screen set up by Davis. Interrupted by Kawhi. Walker puts it up, but can't put it through. Graham to Leonard again, and oh, and Kawhi Leonard with another two-handed slam dunk. 8-point lead now for LA. Boston feeling momentum shift away from them. 17 seconds left in the second quarter. 4-point, and D'Angelo Russell hits the jumper. I was about to say the shot clock and the game clock were separated by 4 seconds, but that is moot at this point as LA's got final possession. Mitchell driving, laying it up and in. 2.4 seconds left here. Drummond inbounds to Walker. Walker with the heave. And he hits it! He hits it from past half court. Kemba Walker hits the heave. And they go to the locker room down only by 5. Kemba Walker with the big heave at the end with 2.7 seconds left, and Leonard, even though they got the lead, just shocked that one went in, and I'm shocked as well. Andrew Wiggins getting interviewed over here. Let's move on to the pregame show. And before we get into the second half, we're going to get to the halftime show, rather, I should say. And we'll check out the replay on that. Let's skip over these guys because we can't hear them talk. Look at some of the highlights from the first quarter. It's Kemba Walker. Great move there. Getting the flow to go. Donovan Mitchell wide open. Kawhi Leonard and able to elevate himself over Bridges to get that jump shot. And the Brow with a three-pointer there. Let's move on, actually. Halftime report. Pretty even shooting right now. Pretty even on most accounts with the Clippers. Better on the assists tonight at the moment. 5 assists more than the Celtics, and 1 block more, but 1 block less than the Boston Celtics, 2-1. As we get into the third quarter coming up right now. That was your halftime show, brought to you by NBA 2K. And just before we go, let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that buzzer beater. So there was about 2.7 seconds left in regulation. As you can see right there, 2.4 actually left in regulation. And there, and right here, Walker heaving it. There's the buzzer. And rattles it in. My goodness. I don't know how many times I played through this game so far. But that's the first time I've seen a heave actually go in this game for any of the players, including mine. I've hit buzzer beaters in my career, but never a heave. Kawhi Leonard, 18 points in the first half, coming alive in the second quarter as Drummond steals it away. Drummond could have ran and started a fast break, but he elected just to jog it in for whatever reason. Kemba inside to Davis. Davis gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line. Devontae Graham with his second personal, team foul number 1, very early on here in the third quarter. Brow hits the first 4-point game, 3-point game as Brow hits 2. 57-54, and it's a one-possession game, partly in thanks to Kemba Walker hitting that last-second heave from beyond half court, and an out-of-bounds call as Nikola Vucevic had his foot on the line. Putting it up, doesn't go. Leonard. Oh, wide open lane to the basket there on the right side. Nobody covering him. And that's 20 points for Kawhi now. Bridges to Walker. Walker for 3. Doesn't go. 5-point game here. Walker with 11 points. But not a very good shooting night for him as Davis gets the rebound off the miss. Kemba. Give and go from Bridges back to Kemba. Takes a 3-pointer. Hits it this time. Kemba Walker, 18 minutes, 13 points on 31% field goal shooting, has just cut the lead of LA's the 3, 59-56. Vucevic driving, laying it up, but not in. Davis with the rebound. Bridges. Kemba Walker trying to find his way around, but can't. So he gets it over to Davis. Davis driving in, lays it up, and scores. LA lead now cut down to 1, 59-58. Very close and tight game so far between these two teams. Leonard outside the Vucevic for 3. Back rim and out. Nikola Vucevic 4 points so far, and Siakam interrupting the alley-oop pass there for Brow. Mitchell to Vucevic. Vucevic gets fouled, and Michael Bridges now has 3 fouls on him, which isn't too bad right now, and at least it helps out a little bit because Vucevic misses the first free throw, and we got some substitutions on the floor. Wiggins, Allen, and Robinson at 3, 4, and 5 for the Boston Celtics. And for the LA Clippers, Graham and Siakam go off, and McCollum and Barnes come in. So a little bit of things back and forth here. We got a little bit of the starters and the second string out on the floor here for the LA Clippers as Vucevic able to hit that second shot. 2-point lead for LA, 60-58. Robinson can't get in. On the double team. Wiggins, however, is open for 3, but can't hit that one. And Harrison Barnes with the rebound. Now dishes over to Donovan Mitchell. Good screen there to keep Jared Allen away, but Mitchell didn't have a move to the basket at that point. Mitchell, however, trying to post up on Allen. Allen does not let him have any leniency there. Nice pass inside to Wiggins, and Wiggins will lay it up and in. And it's a tie ball game again. It's 60s. Still early in this game. 8:30 basically left in the third quarter. And if they play as even as this, we could be seeing multiple overtimes. As Leonard, wow! Another highlight play there for Kawhi Leonard. As he floated in the air behind the back layup. Almost in a Jordan pose when he went up for that layup, as opposed to the Jordan dunk. Missed there, but Robinson finds the rebound, and he puts in the second chance opportunity. Still 62-62, anybody's ball game. Donovan Mitchell retreating to the outside. Harrison Barnes floating in. 9 lead changes, 10 ties, and the biggest lead of the night was Boston's 9 earlier in the second quarter. Walker can't hit it, but Robinson another rebound and a fresh 14. Walker for 3 again, and no! Rattled in, rolled out. McCollum does not hit it. Pace getting a little bit frenzied over here, and I think they might need to call a timeout. Somebody might need to call a timeout to at least calm the pace down a little bit. That's which is Robinson is trying to do at the moment. Walker can't get through. 6 on the shot clock. Gets it over to Robinson. Robinson posting. And hits the jumper from close range. 64 all. And a timeout taken by LA with 6:43 left in the third quarter. This has been one heck of a third quarter so far. Boston coming back, scoring 5 more points right now than LA. They were down by 5 at the half. And now they've tied it up at 64. They're going to take a short break here. This is the League of Brothers Keepers Fantasy League, Yahoo Basketball Fantasy League, NBA playoffs on NBA 2K20. Back after this. Timeout over, and we are back to action here at Staples Center. Kemba Walker and Josh Richardson out, D'Angelo Russell and Terrence Ross in. Mitchell and Leonard out. McCollum lays it up and in. Beal and Ingram in for LA. LA takes the lead there on that last bucket, 66-64. Score now for LA. Allen on the outside, looking for somebody to shoot here. He does find Russell. Russell driving, floating the jumper. That one rattles in and out. LA not allowing Boston to get ahead of them right now. They have let them tie, but not that far, but not get ahead. Barnes hits the jumper with a beautiful shot. 4-point lead again now for LA. Ross to Jared Allen, who's on the outside, gets it over to Robinson. Wiggins, back to Robinson. Open shot there for Terrence Ross, who gets the 3-pointer. Terrence Ross. Raptor fans knew what he could do. And that was score. McCollum trying to get himself inside, pulls back for the jumper right by the right elbow, and he hits that one. TJ McCollum, 13 points tonight. Smart play by TJ McCollum. Trying to drive the lane, but Jared Allen was right there like a brick wall. He had to step back and pick the jumper up. And Wiggins can't hit the layup. McCollum for 3, doesn't go. Wiggins gets the rebound. D'Angelo driving in and he gets the layup to go. No coverage on Russell that time. Just too fast. D'Angelo Russell now, 11 points coming off the bench, 50% shooting, 5 for 10 tonight. Boston still down by 1, but still anybody's ball game as McCollum can't hit that three-pointer. T-Ross. Wiggins to Russell. Wiggins. On the shot clock. Andrew Wiggins with the shot. Does not go. Vucevic gets the rebound. Barnes. Jared Allen playing him very tightly. Step back jumper. In and out. Andrew Wiggins over to Terrence Ross. Ross. Still holding on to the ball. Or at least dribbling it out. Allen trying to get his way in. Nice contest there by Brad Beal. I don't know why Jared Allen forced that shot up when he could have just dished it out to somebody else. Ingram from the foul line, and he hits. 4-point lead again here for LA. Haven't been able to pull out to a big lead yet. And that goes for both teams. They play each other very evenly. Russell misses. Robinson, rebound, hoop into harm. Ingram getting charged with the foul. And a chance now for Robinson to tie the ball game at 72. More substitutions on the floor. T. Ross, Wiggins, and Allen go out. Wiggins actually gets over at the 2. Bridges and Davis come into the game. Siakam comes in to play center. Robinson. Rattled in and out. Off the glass too. So he misses the chance to tie the ball game at 72, and Barnes gets the alley-oop. 3-point lead once more. Russell. Davis. Double teamed. Outside to Russell. Russell. Jump shots. In. CJ McCollum. Over to Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes can't complete there. Nice pass inside to Davis. Davis shows Barnes how it's done with that layup. And now Boston able to take the lead now, 75-74 with 2:10 left in the third quarter. McCollum pulls up for 3. No. Three-pointers not coming for many of these guys over here as Bridges slams down the bucket there. And it is a 3-point lead now for Boston. Siakam to Ingram. Ingram off the glass, doesn't go. Bridges rebound. Russell has McCollum on him. Very tightly. Gets double teamed now, so he has to dish it out to Bridges on the outside. Wiggins has it. Bradley Beal's on him. Nice moves there by Wiggins. Now he's double teamed. Trying to find his way. Davis to Robinson. Hook shot doesn't go. Wiggins had an opportunity to pass it out, but he couldn't, as coverage was too much on him. And Harrison Barnes going to the line to shoot 2 after that foul. Anthony Davis getting charged there.
2 shots.
CJ McCollum here is wearing the number 23 for the LA Clippers, which, as you know, Lou Williams wore number 23, not just for the LA Clippers, but also for the Toronto Raptors. And here's the thing, couple follow the current Raptor right now in the form of Pascal Siakam on the LA Clippers, and there's also a former Raptor, Terrence Ross, on the floor for the Boston Celtics, or at least dressed for the Boston Celtics. And Russell. So Robinson had it slapped away. Graham with it. Now he decides to turn on the gas here. Barnes can't hit it. Davis with the rebound. D'Angelo Russell. Outside. To Bridges. 8 on the shot clock. Boston up by 1. Looking to extend their lead to at least 2. Gets into the inside. Davis off the glass and in. Lead is now at 3 with 30 seconds left. And we're going to talk about the issue that I personally have with Lou, not personally, but the issue that I have with Lou Williams. Brad Beal hits it. Open mid-range jumper by Bradley Beal. Left them all alone. D'Angelo Russell, nice pass to Davis, and inside with the one-handed jam. 7 seconds on the clock now. Devontae Graham trying to drive his way through. He does. Oh, get that garbage out of here! Wiggins heaves, and that won't go this time. But thanks to that big block there by Josh Richardson, Boston holds on to a 3-point lead heading into the fourth quarter, 81-78. This is the LOB Keepers Playoffs on NBA 2K20. And you heard Brad Stevens, the head coach of the Boston Celtics. They got to get defensive stops, and they got to extend in order to extend that lead. Richardson inside. Davis misses it, but Drummond with the recovery, but can't finish on the inside. Almost lost it though. Mitchell able to recover the ball. Leonard, oh wow. Sam Mitchell's so bad, yeah. You were watching the 07 playoffs, Sam Mitchell was really bad. Yeah, I agree. Richardson gets the slam dunk on the inside. And that's like, and on one end, it's like, you know, it's also a disservice, I guess, to guys like Chris Bosh and to Jose Calderon, who did so well for the Raptors during that time, as Kawhi Leonard puts in points 25 and 26 on the board. 1-point lead for Boston. And here's the thing, Jose Calderon himself, he loves the city, he loves the organization. A lot of the former Raptors, they've walked away from this team no matter what iteration of the team they were in. And Davis hits that one, restores a 3-point lead from mid-range. Nice pass inside to Leonard, knocked away by Anthony Davis. Lakers get possession, but that's a huge block on one of the guys deemed the next Jordan. Russell going out, and Kemba Walker now coming in right off the bench. Graham off the glass and in. Nice pass there by Siakam on the inside. A lot of the former Raptors have nothing good or nothing bad to say about the Raptors, the city of Toronto, or anything like that. And Kemba Walker puts it in. And especially since, you know, MLSE management got their act together, Masai Ujiri came in, Dwayne Casey came in. Ever since that time in the Raptors being a winning franchise, they've also been, they've been, you know, nobody's had a bad thing to say about them except for a guy named Lou Williams who went on LA radio and basically trashed the city of Toronto, basically trashed the weather, the fans, and Kawhi Leonard's going to get charged with the reach-in over there on Kemba Walker. And nobody in the Staples Center liking that call. 3-point lead here as Vucevic comes in for LA. And basically trashed the Raptors organization. Of course, you know, the Raptors told him by winning the NBA championship, as they were dispatched, or even though they were dispatched by the Golden State Warriors last year. Everybody was saying, oh, the LA Clippers are going to be NBA champions next year because they took the Golden State Warriors to 6 games. Well, the Raptors won in 6 games, so how do you like them apples? ESPN. Leonard. With the miss on the foul line. Now granted, adding Paul George and Kawhi Leonard to the LA Clippers really has done some really great stuff for them as Josh Richardson steps out of bounds, getting a little bit too fancy there. And currently hold the I believe they're the number 1 seed in the Western Conference right now, so that's a definite improvement that they've got over there. And Vucevic getting that one and slamming it down with authority. Great pass in to Vucevic. 87-86. But Lou Williams, I guess right now Lou Williams not a very liked man in the city of Toronto because of his comments. Of course, that was the year the Raptors proved them all wrong. Graham, good coverage there, but Spicy P wide open, can't hit it. Wow, Mo Pete and TJ Ford. Wonder if the Premier ever got a Raptor jersey because TJ Ford was on the team. Walker off the mark there. And LA has a chance now to take a 1-point lead at least. Donovan Mitchell on the outside. Richardson on him, gets it into Vucevic. Vucevic, good move there, but can't complete it. Boston still with a 1-point lead. Richardson. Drummond. Spins, fires. Oh, and rattled it out. Graham being forced to the outside. Nice pass inside to Vucevic, who is all open inside the painted area. 11 lead changes. That was the 11th lead change of the game. And on top of 11 ties, what a close game this has been so far. 88-87 heading into timeout with, imagine the freedom, 6:49 left in the 4th quarter. And yeah, Mo Pete was also very decent player for the Toronto Raptors, and he loved the city as well. He loved playing for the Raptors. And the one person I know Chuck Swirsky is a Chicago boy. He wanted to go home and call games for his home team, but he really loved the city of Toronto. He loved the Raptors, and it's just, and I know that he appreciated the fact that when the Raptors, he was cheering for the Raptors. He was wishing them well, and he was so proud of the Raptors for winning the NBA championship, but. Partly, I guess I like his voice too. There's a part of me that feels like, Chuck Swirsky should have been there as well, as part of the Raptors organization when the Raptors won the NBA championship. But don't get me wrong, I love Matty D. Matty D is one of my favorites, just because of his personality. Walker gets fouled by Vucevic, and he's going to go to the line for 2. Good work there, good agility and strength there by Kemba Walker to draw the foul in that case there. So look what happened here. And Vucevic just one step too late in that one. I think Sam Cassell is there on the LA Clippers bench. This is a guy that looks like Sam Cassell. Now, one thing I really like and really appreciate about Matty D is that he's got a lot of good humor with him as Walker hits both free throws. 2 years ago when Jonas Valanciunas was still on the Raptors and the Ball family went to Lithuania, and everybody in Lithuania basically came to the airport to greet the Ball family as Leonard hits that too. And the lead again overtaken here, 90 to 89 for the LA Clippers. And the song that was being sung was Welcome to Lithuania. Walker hits the jumper from the foul line. Kemba Walker, 19 points now. And then, yeah, the theme song as the Ball family entered the airport was some dude singing, Welcome to Lithuania, welcome to Lithuania. And Kawhi Leonard misses that one. Bridges driving the lane, nice play, nice layup and in. Michael Bridges. And you see there, shooting percentage for Boston has been pretty consistent, hovering at the 49-50% mark for both halves right now. LA's shooting percentage has gone down a little bit, down to 43%, but still shooting pretty well, and only down by 3. Leonard, nice coverage there by Bridges, and can't hit the buzzer-beating shot there. Walker, outside, three-pointer. Oh, that was in and out there, but Bridges, kind of an unlucky break there. Graham tries to get that alley-oop pass over to Siakam, but nobody home. Goes out of bounds. And as I mentioned earlier, so when Tim and Sid were on this Welcome to Lithuania kind of thing going on, they interviewed Matty D just before the next Raptor game as they were coming off the show. And then you had Matty D actually singing Welcome to Lithuania as well to start off the broadcast. And he worked that into whenever Jonas Valanciunas made a slam dunk. And so whenever Jonas Valanciunas slam dunked the ball, Leonard for 3, no. Drummond with the rebound. Matty D would exclaim, Jonas Valanciunas with the slam dunk! Welcome to Lithuania! And that's something I really love about Matty D. Just so on the ball and just, so humorous. Doesn't take it too seriously, but something that Boston Celtics should be taking seriously is not being sloppy with the ball, as this is the second time this quarter that Boston has stepped out of bounds as a result of being a little bit too fancy, too close to the line. Siakam cannot hit the layup floater. Walker outside to Richardson. Josh Richardson to Anthony Davis. Davis dishes to Bridges for a corner 3. Does not go. Again, getting the back iron and cannot hit. But this time, Kawhi Leonard hits it from close range. And one of the things that The Last Dance has also reminded me of on ESPN and on Netflix. Oh, and a three-pointer! Putting the Boston Celtics up by 4. Leonard spinning, firing, no. Richardson in traffic, gets fouled, and he's going to go to the line. Pascal Siakam, second personal, and that leads into Lester's next question over here that he's posted. Saw a post online, would you rather build around Paul George or Pascal Siakam? Good question. They're both great talents to build their team around, but, and I've seen, and I've watched Paul George, I've watched Pascal Siakam, and yes, Paul George has had better, or has, I guess, a little bit more struggles coming from Oklahoma City, and not being able to capitalize on what they had over there with Russ Westbrook and Kevin Durant when he was over there, and they couldn't get it down. The reason why I would go with Pascal Siakam is because Pascal Siakam, younger, he's longer, he's leaner, he's faster, and he's already won an NBA championship. So Pascal Siakam, at the tender age of 22, 23, and he's still getting better. I would be more comfortable building a franchise and making him a franchise player. Pascal Siakam, I believe they can hold on to him as Kawhi misses on that shot. Rebound by Anthony Davis. Nice pass inside to Davis and a slam dunk by Davis again. Boston's lead swells to 8. And 2:40 left in the fourth quarter. Time running low here for the LA Clippers as Kawhi Leonard calling a timeout. And that B+ rating home court advantage that the LA Clippers are rated on looks like is coming to haunt them. So yeah, just to finish off my point about Pascal Siakam, he is, for all those reasons. Now, don't get me wrong, Paul George, again, many years of basketball play left inside of him, and one of the premier talents of the NBA. And when when you are the number 2 man beside Kawhi Leonard over in LA, you know, good things are going to happen. As you saw that happened with Siakam. Great things happened with Pascal Siakam and the rest of the Toronto Raptors when Kawhi Leonard was around. Because Kawhi Leonard, just like Michael Jordan, he makes his teammates better. Quite like LeBron James can make your teammates better. But also another one of the factors that Paul George, that diminishes Paul George as when you're comparing him to Pascal Siakam, is that he's also had injuries already in his career, like pretty major injuries. I believe it's his knees or something like that have been a problem for Paul George. And as you know, this season, and as you know, this season, Paul George also didn't start out the season because he was still load managing his injuries. Pascal Siakam hasn't had the unfortunate, or still has the luxury of being pretty much major injury free at the moment. And he plays a lot of good smart basketball. Graham to Vucevic, fouled. Andre Drummond going to go to the line. As Vucevic takes to the line to shoot 2. LA down by 8 points. Still anybody's ball game. The time not on their side. And there has to be a reason, honestly, there has to be a reason that Kawhi Leonard tried to, or at least the LA Clippers, as Vucevic hits the first, tried to convince Pascal Siakam to come to LA with Kawhi. And Kawhi tried to convince him of that because, or at least Pascal Siakam was used as kind of like a bargaining chip. And I believe that's one of the reasons why his timeout is taken here by the Boston Celtics. It's a 6-point lead with 2:24 left in the fourth. Now, so as you remember, last season, Pascal Siakam was used as a bargaining chip to see if Kawhi would come, for Kawhi. I think I don't remember the specifics of it at the moment, but as far as I can remember, LA, that's right, the Lakers. If the Lakers were able to make a play for Pascal Siakam, then Kawhi Leonard would take Pascal Siakam with him to LA and join it there. So you'd have three guys from the NBA champion Raptors, Kawhi Leonard, Danny Green, and Pascal Siakam. When ultimately LA did not let that happen, or could not get that done, and Masai Ujiri obviously doesn't want to let go of Pascal because he scouted Pascal himself and wants him to grow with the Raptors organization. That's when Kawhi said, you know what, I'm sorry Lakers, but I'm going to go with the Clippers instead, because Clippers said, they're going to get me Paul George to be with me on the team. So it was literally Leonard choosing between George and Pascal Siakam over here as Anthony Davis hits it on the inside, restoring the 8-point lead. 2 minutes left in the fourth. I know I'm rambling on right now in game action I should be talking about, so let's get to that. Besides, there's a couple more timeouts left as Vucevic is on the outside. Pass into Siakam. 3 seconds. Siakam gets his own rebound off the miss. Fresh shot clock here for Vucevic to work with. Siakam with the brow on him. Takes the three. It's the three! 5-point lead now for Boston. It's getting down to the wire. Pressure time, folks. 102-97. D'Angelo Russell, nice pass into Davis. Davis with a hand in his face. Bradley Beal. And Anthony Davis could not be denied 28 and 29 points. Even with Bradley Beal in his face. Nice move by Graham, finding the open lane on the right side. Quickly back up to 99 points. 104-99 is the score right now. A 5-point differential. D'Angelo Russell content to take his time right now. Pass to Davis. Davis in. Fouled by Siakam. Third personal, 14 foul. That was the foul to give, and ideally you don't want to have your foul to give to be a shooting foul. But thus is life as the Brow gets to the line. So as I was saying, it was Kawhi using Paul George and Pascal Siakam, that exact scenario you were talking about. Siakam OKC wanted Siakam for PG-13, right? But either way, long story short, I'd build around Pascal Siakam. Kawhi, quickly up the floor, getting double teamed. Inside the Vucevic. Vucevic slams it down. 5-point lead. Davis. Richardson getting trapped. Richardson trapped there. Has to dish. Finds Bridges on the left side. D'Angelo Russell at the corner. 10 on the shot clock. Richardson, three-pointer. No. Beal with the rebound. 4 seconds separates shot and game clocks. Beal for three. No. Richardson rebound. And now an intentional foul has to be done. Kawhi Leonard picking up his second. Sending the Brow to the line. 106-101. 2-possession game. Brow hits it. 6-point lead, and that quiets down the LA crowd somewhat. LA does have one timeout left, and so does Boston. And now 7-point lead for LA to overcome as Boston takes a 108-101 lead with 2 free throws being hit by Anthony Davis down the stretch. 4 actually in all in the final minute. And Clippers with possession. They need a couple of quick threes. Here's the first one. Does not go. Grant with the rebound. Russell with it. 13 seconds left, and I think that's going to be all she wrote in this ball game here. No intentional fouls over here. As the Boston Celtics, DyNasty Assassin, take Game 2 of the Western Conference Final over Weng LA Clippers, 108-101, taking both games on the road with a chance to go home and go up 3-0. And with home court advantage. Very close game down the stretch, though. It was Boston's ability to make shots from the field and at the line that resulted in this victory, and it was the LA Clippers fading down the stretch in terms of their shooting percentage. Good defense, however, being played by Boston. You see Anthony Davis' stats, double-double tonight, 33 points, 14 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Lester say the champ is here, and there's Kemba Walker with a little bit of cha-cha slide there. And they should be happy. They are up 2-0 against a very dangerous team in the Weng LA Clippers. Let's look at the final box score here. We have, on the LA Clippers side, Kawhi with 30 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists on 14 for 27 shooting. He had a really good night tonight. 4 big dunks here. Nikola Vucevic, double-double, 13 points, 17 rebounds. CJ McCollum with 13 points. Bradley Beal another 11. Harrison Barnes with 11. So good scoring here. Good balanced scoring, but they just faded down the stretch. Now if we go over to the Celtics side, you got the brow Anthony Davis, double-double tonight, 33, 14, and 3. Kemba Walker, 19 points, 6 assists. D'Angelo Russell, 13, 4, and 7. Great game from him tonight, and I think that's the reason why he was kept on the floor for the final minutes of the game. Terrence Ross as well, 4 for 6 field goal shooting, including a 3-pointer, and that's one of the things that one of the strengths and the depth that you have on the Boston Celtics team, as constituted by DyNasty Assassin at this point. And let's look at the team comparison here real quick. 108-101. Boston takes the victory by 7 points, 31-25 in the first quarter. The Los Angeles Clippers 32-21 in the second quarter. And as a result, the Clippers were up by 5. But the big difference over here was the third quarter. Boston won that by 8 points. And also the fourth quarter, they won that by 4 points. And look at that. The points, 72 points in the paint for the Clippers. I would say for the Celtics, and 11 second chance points there. Time of possession as well, 25-41. 3 minutes more than LA had it there. So that is Game 2 of your Final Four. This coming Thursday, we will be covering Game 3, which will be emanating from the respective homes of the visiting teams today. So it would be the LA Clippers, Weng going over to the Boston Garden, or the TD Garden over in Boston, down by 2. And it is Harden all day, down by 2, going over to the Milwaukee Bucks Arena, the Fiserv Forum, and both lower seeds here in the Final Four have a chance to go up 3-0 on their higher seeded counterparts. That's it for today. Thanks for joining me on the broadcast here. I apologize for the first game where I started falling asleep. I guess the reason why is because I had not just 1 but 2 shawarmas today, and that gave me the itis. So, waking up here for the second game with just a little bit more, which is, I hope I make up for that. Anyway, I'll promise not to eat so much over for Thursday's broadcast. Have a good night, everybody. This is the League of Brothers Keepers NBA Playoffs Final Four edition on NBA 2K20, live here on YouTube. My name is Lex Tan, and good night from my bedroom.